Welcome back to Drive615. My name is Byron, and in my last video I did a 0 to 60 launch in the all-new E-Ray in just 2.1 seconds. That might be a world record. In this video, I'm going to drive a Z06 and E-Ray out on the track, not my C7 Z06, but a C8 Z06. I did a few laps in the E-Ray, hopped right over into the C8 Z06 and did a few laps in that, and I'm going to talk about and show you what it's like to drive both of those vehicles. Also, quick reminder, the giveaway for the 2024 E-Ray Convertible 3LZ ends on April 7th. I partnered up with the International Motor Racing Research Center, and they're giving Drive615 viewers an additional 50% entries just for using promo code Drive615. To get entered, you can click the link in the top of my description or the top pinned comment. That'll take you to a page. You press enter now, and you can select how many tickets you'd like to purchase. The Drive615 promo code should already be applied. So go ahead and get entered, support a good cause, and hopefully win yourself an E-Ray. Good luck, and let's go ahead and dive into the video. Just finished up a lap in the E-Ray. I'm literally gonna hop right into a Z06 now. That way I can show a full comparison between the two, literally real time. 1 second in the E-Ray, stepping out this door into the Z06. Let's see how we feel. We got the Z06 in hypersonic gray. We got the Seawolf gray E-Ray. As you can see on this one, you've got the black inserts. This one's got the body color matched. A bit more aggressive of a front splitter. On this one, a little bit less aggressive here. As we work our way back, you'll see on the Z, you've got the black inlet piece there over the intake and a more aggressive rear spoiler, as you can see through here. Again, the ground effects, the spoiler comes standard on this, but from here down, similar. Down here, of course, a bit different. You've got the quad exhaust there in the middle, blacked out grill through there. I'm super stoked, and let's see how she drives. You know, this one's got about 10,000 miles of people tracking it, so it's a little more broken in. Wow. So having hopped in this after having been in the E-Ray, the most noticeable differences are going to be sound, steering feel, and then top line acceleration. You hop in this, a lot louder, a lot rowdier. You really hear that V8 putting in work. I do miss the sound of that electric portion though in the E-Ray, how that it's got that little whir up front that you can hear. It's just hard to calibrate in my mind how I feel coming around these corners, because without that all-wheel drive, I'm a little more nervous. I know it's got my back, and I know I can handle it, but this thing definitely is not as quick, but I feel like you feel like you're going faster just because of the sound. It's just a different experience, this one. This one's a little more snarl, in your face, rowdy. And the E-Ray can be like that a little bit, but it's more refined and more practical. I was getting ready to reach down, charge up the reach in, and forget I'm in the Z06. I'm gonna push here. I'm gonna charge up that battery there. Getting a little bit of charge, I'm at 84%. You don't feel as planted as you do in the E-Ray, but it feels less restrictive, meaning coming through the corners, since this is rear wheel drive, I feel like I can turn a lot easier. It's not as sticky. Well, that can come with its, you know, I wouldn't say detriments, but it's a lot rowdier, so you feel like you can break loose. It's not really breaking loose. I did feel like in the E-Ray though, I felt a little more planted, a little more grounded, a little more sticky. Tires are warm right now. I'm really putting the Z06 through its paces. So we got sound, we got steering, and then I feel like, golly, okay, I'm breaking loose a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of what feels like understeer. put the pedal down in this thing, it feels more powerful and sounds quicker because of the sound, but I'm really not that much different in my speed on this track in the Z06 versus that of the E-Ray. It's a weird feeling. I feel safer in the E-Ray, but I like that I'm a little bit looser in the Z06. It's really contradictory. I think my mind is boggled, that I'm not even thinking straight. You'd think I'd want to feel grounded all the way through the corners so I feel safer. This, I feel like with just that rear wheel drive, I can hit these corners a little harder, a little less grippy. But I'm telling you, man, both cars are extraordinarily fast, but the Z06 certainly feels faster and more visceral. But I love the sound of that E-Ray. Again, when you got both motors kicking in, both engines, that's a sound that I almost like more than this. It's really, really cool. It's honestly a very tough call if someone were to ask me Z06 or E-Ray. It probably just comes down to the person. Both absolutely incredible cars on and off track. But again, it's what do you want? Do you want a really track-focused, visceral, roaring V8? Or do you want a really fast V8, but more daily driver, all year round, all season practicality? Go for the E-Ray if that's what you want. If you really want something loud, a bit more flashy and rowdy, go for the Z06. Either way, you can't go wrong. And if those aren't your speed, then just get the C8. Heck, get any Corvette for that matter. I'm an advocate for any generation, any year, any model. I love the Corvette brand. And not just because I own one. I've always loved Corvettes. They're awesome. They're fast, they're fun, and it's just a community of like-minded individuals who love the automotive scene. So I'm blessed to be able to experience these cars. I mean, it's just unreal. I'm gonna do a launch control in the Z06. 06. Three seconds flat. That's 3 seconds flat in the Z06. Launching the E-Ray. Here we go. 2.1 seconds. That was quick. It just happened so fast, and it was a lot quieter than the Z06. So it's like, I just didn't even realize it was happening. I just pushed it and went, and it definitely felt a lot more controlled. I was spinning a lot in the Z06. This one was a super planted, grounded, and just went, and I didn't have to think about it at all. That was awesome. All right, guys, just wrapped up an absolutely incredible day here at the NCM Motorsports Park. Huge shout out to them. They've taken such great care of me throughout the years, and today was no exception. Driving the E-Ray, driving the Z06, launching both of them back to back. Head back to Nashville. I've had some more time to kind of calm down, gather my thoughts. It was an absolute blast. Both cars were unique in their own way. The Z06 sounded a lot faster, felt a little faster in the straightaways, and felt a little more free coming in some of the corners, a little less sticky without that all-wheel drive. However, the E-Ray still felt really playful through the corners, and you felt like that back end could kick out a little bit at times. And it had such a unique experience when flooring that, hearing that electric portion of it. So again, an absolute blast, both unique in their own regard. It's hard to say which one I'd prefer, but that launch in that E-Ray was something else. I think 2.1 has to be a record. You know, they're quoting it 2.5, but oftentimes, you know, it can come in quicker than that. But 2.1, a full 0.4 seconds faster is something I've never heard of. So comment down below if you think maybe I broke a record there. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. And remember, you got till April 7th on the giveaway to win your own 2024 E-Ray convertible. So click the link in the top of my comments, the top of the description. Enter now. Support a good cause, hopefully win an E-Ray. Be sure to use code Drive615. If you don't use code Drive615, then you won't get those extra 50% entries. So go ahead and do that now. Good luck. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.